Independence Day Resurgence is directed by the master of disaster, Roland Emmerich, and it stars some new cast, some old cast. We got Jeff Goldblum in there again. We got Bill Pullman, and then we got some newbies such as Thor's lesser half, Liam Hemsworth. And it's a movie that I have not been all that excited about. Independence Day, the first one, was a movie that I saw when I was a kid, and I loved Will Smith, so it was like a big Will Smith movie, and I was like, it was whatever, it was fine. I didn't love the movie. I've never really gone back to watch it. I just don't really care about that movie. But when I heard about this one, I was a little bit intrigued because I was like, it'd be kind of cool seeing some new CGI-styled aliens in there and some new disaster things. I thought it'd be a kind of a cool thing. And when I saw the trailers, I don't know, I just got so uninterested in this movie. And the closer it got to it, I just really lost all interest in this movie. And going in, sitting down, I got a little bit excited for it because, sitting in a theater, you get a little bit pumped up for movies, And I sat down and I thought, the only thing that this movie has to do is just have some good laughs in there, have some good, cool fun, some nice action. And that's it, just make me laugh a little bit, and make me go, oh, that was a cool little scene, some action, and that's it. That's all that it has to do to make me go, it was actually pretty fun. And this movie, I'm not going to spend much time on it, is awful. Like, this is by far one of the worst movies of the entire year. I couldn't believe how unbelievably bored I was, how unbelievably bad some of the acting was. This movie has no, structure to it. It just goes from scene to scene, and it's all random and weirdly put together, and there's, no motivation to any of the characters. You don't care about any of the characters. There's no backstory to any of the characters. I'm not the biggest fan of Independence Day, but, I somewhat remember, Jeff Goldblum or whatever, the scientist or whatever, but they don't explain anything. So if you never saw the first one, you're just not going to know really who these people are. And they spend no time introducing any of the new characters, and they give you no reason to like them. And people are dying all throughout the movie, and you just don't care whatsoever. I had no interest in anything that was happening, and it would just go from scene to scene. And the whole movie, I was just kind of waiting for it to get good. I kept waiting to be all right, that was a weak beginning, but then, oh, okay, this is when it's gonna start getting fun. No, it never got fun. It never got, there was no part of this movie that I enjoyed. After I saw it, I thought about it, and I was like, I just didn't really care about that movie. I don't know how I feel about it. And the more time that's gone by, it was just a couple hours ago, the less I like it. The more I think about it, the less I like this movie. I really have nothing good to say about it. There's nothing that I can recommend, oh yeah, it was really, this part was cool, or at least this part was cool. Nothing in this movie. I really was so, my expectations were so low, and it went so much further down than I ever thought it could have been. Transformers movies, that's what I kind of wanted out of this movie. Just a dumb, fun action, make me laugh a little bit. It could be dumb, I don't care. Just make me laugh, let me see some cool action. There was no good action. It was all just nothing to it. There was no, there was just, there was nothing to the action. It was boring. It was boring to watch. It was uninventive. Some of the effects looked okay, I guess, but I don't care. It should have good effects. It's a big budget movie. Good. At least it had good effects, but I couldn't care about the good effects with the awful story around it, and then the terrible characterizations, the terrible writing, terrible acting from some of the characters in this thing. Will Smith's son, his Will Smith's son, it's not his actual son, but for the movie it's his son. He's in this thing, and Will Smith is the most charismatic person. He's Big Willie style. His son in this movie is like this, and he talks like this, and that's what he does, and he's not a good actor. I couldn't believe how bad he was. And then there was another girl that was even worse. I couldn't believe how bad some of the acting was in this. I really, really hated this movie. you know, if you're really looking forward to it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're really looking forward to it. If you saw it and you liked it, I'm sorry. I really did not like it. But, you know, to each their own. If you see it, let me know if you liked it. I certainly did not, but maybe you can convince me of like something that you liked. But I don't recommend it in any sort of way. I'm gonna go 0 out of 5 for Independence Day Resurgence. I will never get that 2 hours back of my life. Just boring, terrible movie. Alright, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, you don't want to see more reviews from a guy like me, Tom Waterloo, then please like and share this video, leave a comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.